5 love languages can save and improve your relationship. Dr. Chapman says that everyone has an emotional love tank that needs to be filled up. If either you or your partner's tank is empty, there will be problems. To fill the love tank of your partner, you must be able and willing to speak their language. Quote, "Knowing your partner's and your love language is very important. Not listening to your partner when they try to explain how they need to be loved will leave them feeling very neglected. It makes no difference how much you believe you love them. The love won't reach them if it's not in their language. Love is not just a feeling, but also a communication skill." By unknown. Most people have 2 love languages, one primary and one secondary. The former is akin to a person's native speech in that it is an instinctive emotional language. The latter can be compared to a second, foreign language that one has picked up. It lacks the natural rhythm and ease of the original. According to Dr. Chapman, finding and learning to speak your partner's primary love language is the key to a happy, fulfilling relationship. Knowing your partner's love language allows you to meet their emotional needs before they even express them. You will have fewer miscommunication issues if you know how to communicate with the other person on their level. This conversation will strengthen your relationship on multiple ways. Knowing your partner's love language will enable you to recognize how they express their affection, allowing you to feel more valued. It's not that our spouse doesn't love us, but that they only love us in the ways they know how. However, the difficulty with most romantic relationships is that couples rarely speak the same love language. Individuals in these circumstances struggle to meet their partner's emotional requirements. This is because individuals want to exhibit love in the same way that they want to receive it. In short, an empty love tank equals an unhappy marriage. If you want to save your relationship, you must first understand your partner's love language and replenish that love tank. The 5 love languages. Dr. Chapman's 5 distinct love languages include a broad spectrum of communication and emotional needs. The 5 love languages: quality time, receiving gifts, words of affirmation, physical touch, not sexual, acts of service. Once you discover your partner's love language, you will be able to communicate with them on a deeper level and enhance the dynamics of your relationship. Improve your relationship with these advantages. Improves communication. Knowing your partner's love language enables you to anticipate and meet their needs before they express them. Miscommunication is less frequent if you know how to communicate with the other person on their level. This conversation will help your relationship evolve on a deeper level. For those whose love language is gifts, this type of gesture can do wonders for their spirits. If your significant other values acts of service over material possessions, then buying them a gift may not be the best way to show your appreciation. This could include doing things like making them breakfast in bed or letting them sleep in on a Sunday. Learning about each other's priorities might help couples meet each other's needs before they arise and improve their ability to communicate. Enhances appreciation. Once you and your spouse have identified each other's primary love language, you can better understand how each of you uses that language to express and receive love from one another. You can better appreciate your partner's affection if you know how to read the signals he or she sends you through the language of love. To understand when they are making an effort to seek your approval, you need to understand how they show their affection for you. You'll know that your partner is expressing the deepest level of love to you, for instance, if the way they demonstrate affection to you is through physical touch. If you want your spouse to learn to show you love the way you want, it's important to let them know how you feel about love. Increases connection. Having deep, meaningful connections with one another is a key ingredient in any healthy relationship. It's natural for a rift to develop when one spouse attempts to show their affection in a love language that the other cannot understand. If you aren't communicating with them via their preferred mode of communication, they may not feel your love for them. If your significant other values acts of service more than receiving material goods, your gift-giving may go unnoticed. Since you aren't communicating with them in their native tongue, they may not realize how much you care. If quality time is your partner's primary form of expression of affection, you may need to get used to completing mundane tasks together. Working out and cooking together are just two examples of ordinary activities that couples may do together to deepen their bond, rely on each other more, and work through difficulties as a unit. Furthermore, a spouse whose primary love language is quality time together would treasure this gift immensely. Prevents problems. When you and your partner develop a routine of using the 5 love languages to communicate and express your love for one another, you'll both quickly see how it aids in setting realistic expectations and preventing misunderstandings. According to a recent survey, 38% of respondents said that spending time together was the most important love language to them. Younger women, 41%, and older women, 44% in particular, like receiving quality time as a sign of affection. Receiving gifts love language. This love language is characterized by the act of giving and receiving physical gifts. People with this love language appreciate the thoughtfulness and effort behind the gift. It is not about the monetary value of the gift, but rather the sentiment and meaning attached to it. The act of receiving a gift makes them feel loved and appreciated, as it serves as a tangible reminder of the affection and thoughtfulness of their partner. Acts of service. This love language is centered around actions and deeds that demonstrate love and care. People with this love language value acts of service that make their lives easier or more enjoyable. It could be anything from doing household chores, running errands, or completing tasks on their behalf. The key aspect is the willingness to take action and show support through practical means. Acts of service communicate love and thoughtfulness to individuals who resonate with this love language. Physical touch. This love language emphasizes the importance of physical touch in expressing and receiving love. For individuals with this love language, physical contact is a powerful way to feel connected and loved. It includes gestures like holding hands, hugging, cuddling, or even a gentle touch on the arm. Physical touch communicates intimacy and affection, and it is a primary way for these individuals to feel secure and valued in a relationship. Quality time. Quality time is about giving undivided attention and spending meaningful moments together. Individuals with this love language value shared experiences and creating memories with their partner. It involves setting aside dedicated time to engage in activities, conversations, or simply being present with each other. Quality time is essential for these individuals as it allows them to feel valued, understood, and cherished in the relationship. Words of affection. This love language involves verbal expressions of love, appreciation, and affirmation. People with this love language thrive on kind and affectionate words. They appreciate compliments, encouraging words, and expressions of love and appreciation. Words of affirmation hold great significance for them as they provide reassurance, validation, and emotional support. The power of verbal communication in expressing love and building emotional connection is central to this love language. If you're unsure of your love language, take Love Language Quiz. You can find many online. Also, understanding your own and your partner's attachment style can improve your relationship and promote self-awareness. By recognizing and addressing your emotional needs, communication preferences, and insecurities, you can build a stronger emotional connection. Understanding your partner's attachment style allows you to provide the support they need, fostering empathy and understanding. Discovering your attachment styles together creates a foundation of trust and mutual support. Explore your attachment styles through self-reflection and open communication to create a more fulfilling relationship. By 𝗟عني𝗴𝗂𝗴𝗀, Knowledge is Power.